Want another name? Devil May Cry.
His dream and his life. Oh. Both. Oh wait, here it is.
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
Yeah! Dante finally woke up. He was finally like, oh shit, I'm at the final boss.
Oh.
I guess this is okay.
Here's your crown.
King, huh? Here's your crown. Bam!
Bam.
So cool.
He's so badass.
He's so cool, that Sonic shit.
You defeated Arius.
I love this cutscene from her perspective because she just finished the last level she had, and then this cutscene happens.
No.
Kill me.
What was
Kill me
that?
and everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Vida Marley. The ones who have the blood of the devils.
The blood of the devils.
But the truth is, I was created by Arius. I could become a monster and attack the humans at any time. Now,
Well, it's
kill
two
me.
words in that
It's
sentence,
your
not
job
one.
to hunt
At
devils.
any time. Like, it's only one word if you're like, yeah, come back anytime. You can't just put those two together at any point. Come on now.
At any point.
Ah.
Look at this really bad looking FMV.
Partial motion video.
We interrupt this character conflict to bring you a really bad FMV.
Stay tuned for more.
Things just happen. Things are just happening. Like, there's no purpose. There's no porpoise. Hell loading. Ugh.
What? The ritual was incomplete.
What ritual?
But the door to the demon world
Wicca.
is...
Okay,
Wait.
I'm gonna go now.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna beat people
My
up.
job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return.
Nah, I mean, it's
I-
fine.
Your hair's clipping through your shirt there,
I'm
man.
expendable.
Oh, she's crying. You know what that means?
You know what that means? Someone's
happy
dark
that
soul's
you
about
died
to
like
get
a
filled with
king.
light up in this bitch.
No,
I refuse to let it go.
devils never cry.
Ah, that's how you know.
Let's leave it to fate. Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
I make my own luck.
See you around.
See you around, kid. Hold on to this coin for me. It's really important.
But Sparta from Mathieu.
Oh yeah, I guess
I
that
know.
is my motivation.
He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Nothing personal. Hold on to that. It's really important to me.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and never mention it again.
The hunter shall surpass all who came before him. So this is the only part of the game that's kind of really cool. This is the only... Here it is. We're at the 5th thing, by the way. This is the only other thing that's actually really cool about this game. It's not worth it, but this is Dante going to the demon world and being... And you don't even have the context for why that's kind of cool, but, like, in the grander scope of the Devil May Cry series and when this takes place. Because for the longest time, they kept being like, it's after everything else. Like, chronologically, for a long time, this was supposed to be, like, the last game in the DMC timeline.
Proper Malachi.
So, like, at the end of this, he's, like, going to the demon world, like his brother and father before him, in order to fight the final boss. Which, once again, is just a Resident Evil blob monster. Because of course it is.
Obviously.
And then something else happens, like, after this. But I have to finish this, and goddamn, he has a big life bar. Goddamn, that's a long life bar. Wow. Okay, then.
Long life bar.
Don't worry, I have demonstrator stuff. There. And you can actually see that's Griffin's head model. That is Griffin from DMC1. Stuck in that mass. Why? Fuck you.
No.
Shut up. It's like poetry. It's like they rhyme. God damn it.
Okay. Bodily.
So this is like the fifth thing in two parts. Is he's like, I'm gonna go into the demon world just like Sparta did. And who knows if I'll be able to come back.
Ooh, no.
But I gotta fight the dude. So like this is like
going alone from here.
This is Dante going into hell. Dante going into the Inferno. So it's okay, I'm just fighting this boss. Argo Socks, the chaos. Is that the fucking orangutan? Orangorilla from fucking earlier? Jesus. So like, there's Phantom, the Orangorilla, and fucking Griffith. Just for no reason, just a big amorphous blob of all the bosses. Bosses from the first game also, because we didn't have that many. You can't have the fucking... Oh god, imagine if the tank and the helicopter were in that amorphous blob of bosses. That'd be fucking hilarious. This is so fucking annoying.
Diuretics. They make you.
This is actually really annoying.
That's someone you see.
Oh, it's just the tentacle! Oh my god, that's so dumb.
Just give it 3 layers of health bar. I'll make it a final boss.
Oh, it can't touch me. Oh my god.
Da-na-na-na.
Not
Oh, it
quite...
just stops.
Not quite Mundus from the last game.
No.
Not even the rail shooter part of Mundus.
Yeah.
Remember the fucking Space
That-
Harrier boss at the end of DMC 1 for
That
no
would
reason?
be better than this.
Even if that was it. Even if that was the entire boss. Like, this isn't even Mundus, like, the G5 Mundus.
The G virus.
Where he was, like, just a mass of crawling eyeballs and shit.
Capcom likes their eyeballs.
This is just bad. Like, this is, again, to bring it back to Sonic, as it always must.
As it must return.
It's like
Charizard, return!
the end of Sonic Unleashed, where contextually that boss fight was really cool. You were fighting, like, the dark, the anthropomorphization of, like, the evils of mankind in the molten core of the Earth. Conceptually, it's really cool, but you actually have to play it, and it's not.
Yes.
It's not that great to actually play it.
Fun to play with, not to eat.
So conceptually, the idea of aborting the mass of the demonic embodiment of chaos while it's stillborn, by going through the portal of the demon world as Dante's father had before him, Oh, Jesus, what is happening? Oh, it died. What the fuck was that? And then the thing that's going to happen right after this, that's also really cool. That's really cool, but then you actually have to play it.
Yeah, I actually have to do it, and it's not so cool.
The part where you have to do it is not great. But if you think about it,
It's a good thought.
it's a good idea.
Not
I'm gonna
necessarily a
die.
good
Do I
do.
have any items? Yes, I do. There. Oh no, my rogue.
No, smoking sexy star.
Just kill this guy from this angle where he can't touch me.
You know.
And I'll use my devil trigger on Griffith here.
I know I just said I don't like this song.
Okay, we're done. Game's over, I think. Something happens after this, but by and large.
Ah, Wally. By and large. That's my favorite movie.
Damn it.
Oh, God.
Okay. Whew. It's just fading out. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, it's an eyeball brain
Raspberry Racers.
or something. Rah, it's the Final Fantasy final boss.
Final Fantasy, Final Boss.
Oh, and she's got tits. Where did
doesn't these days?
Where did the tits come from? Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Jesus.
What does that imply?
What does it imply? The despair embodied. Oh no, he's invulnerable to bullets.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh hey, here's the boss fight where you actually have to play Devil May Cry. Look, he's doing stingers.
no. Or it could just run out of gas. We still haven't shown the fucking Rocco. And Joe Murray was originally like, there's stuff going on behind the scenes that I think is really good. But just recently he replied to someone's post. They're like, is there still no date for the Rocco thing? And he said, yeah, there have been a lot of executive changes at Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I hope they still remember us.
Jesus.
Which
That's
is not
discouraging.
good. Yeah. We finished it a year ago.
I hope they still remember us.
Yeah, there have been a lot
It's
of
not what you want to hear.
executive changes in Nickelodeon since we finished that, and I'm almost praying they still remember us.
Oh, no. What is that?
Oh yeah, because I learned with that Hey Arnold movie thing they made that like millennials really loved it, but their target audience at Nickelodeon didn't really give a shit.
Yeah,
So they're like,
well, I mean, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, I mean, what did you expect? First of all,
You expected a bunch of kids who'd never heard of Hey Arnold
Yeah.
before to care about this
Oh,
Hey Arnold
here-
movie
it
that's
tells you-
following up on the series finale.
yeah, it tells you what happened to his parents. Like they don't even know who the fuck he is. So they were like, yeah, maybe Netflix or something like that. I think Craig Bartlett is trying to sell the show to Netflix or another thing.
Rocco?
No, Hey Arnold.
God damn it, this is actually pretty difficult.
But that's then they were saying, oh, the same thing would probably happen to Rocco. Netflix is Hulu or one of those two.
Shit. The despair embodied. The despair of this game.
Despair.
The final boss literally is the embodiment of your feelings while playing this game.
They knew.
Oh, he definitely knew. Again, they made this game in 2 months.
Yeah.
He definitely fucking knew.
Check that. Yeah, it's like some kid born in fucking 2004 or whatever.
Why the fuck would
never
you give
heard
a
of
shit
it?
about
Why would they
Hey
give a shit about the show?
Why would you expect them to?
Yeah. I mean, Nickelodeon's basically the Nintendo.
Cartoons.
Yeah, of like children.
Of like Disney.
Yeah.
They're basically the Nintendo of Disney. Nothing's happening.
Oh, yeah, I still haven't seen the Jungle movie. It looks so fucking cute. They're all so cute.
The what movie?
The Hey Arnold
Oh yeah,
new thing.
I have
Well,
also
2
not
years old.
seen it. the newest thing from
Yeah.
there.
The film serves as either the definitive series finale or as a prelude to a potential revival, is the first sentence on Wikipedia.
Depends on what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not based on the movie, it's based on what happened around the movie.
Hey. Kids didn't like it. Well, no, they didn't like it, they didn't watch it. But, like, males 18 to 30 really loved it. No shit.
Why wouldn't they?
That's...
Who watched the
Hey
original
Arnold.
Hey Arnold? Everyone who watched the original Hey Arnold is now that.
You know? People you're selling all this to? Nintendo?
This still
Nintendo.
isn't a good boss fight.
No,
Like,
it's just you're just dying.
I have to pay
There's a
attention
difference.
now.
Yeah. Floating ass Bartlett to do the biggest idea he could think of.
Actually, this is kind of like fucking cheap and bullshit, actually.
Surprising.
He's just teleporting next to me and then immediately hitting me. The heart is just really fucking cheap.
It's 2001. I remember it came out like around that.
Immediately after this, a cool thing's gonna happen. That was a waste. This comes before it, but like in every sense of the word, but this feels like someone not understanding Virgil 3. This feels like someone not understanding why the final boss of DMC 3 was so good. But it doesn't make sense! This is DMC 2! Again, this is Itsuno going like, I don't want to be known as the guy who did DMC 2. I will not let that be my legacy. This will not be the final boss that I am known for.
This is not my final form.
This is not what I will be known as.
Oh shit. Caught up.
Oh, nothing's happened. Okay, so this is like just kind of part 2. Oh, ignore... I was recording this, I forgot I had the PS4 mic on. Ignore the background noise, I was watching videos, because I was really upset that I had to play this again to get this footage. So like, this is just part 2 of like the 5th interesting thing about this game, which because I thought it happened during a cutscene, or like, you know, it's like Super Sonic, where it just happens automatically during the last level in Sonic Adventure, and you just fight the boss with it. But it didn't. You actually have to do it. And I forgot. So, this is Dante's Majin Devil Trigger, which is a stupid fucking name for it. But it's the perfect DT, or like, you know, like the Desperation Devil Trigger, whatever you want to call it. The manual for this game calls it Majin Devil Trigger, which is fucking stupid because Majin is Japanese for devil. So it's the Devil Trigger.
Manos, the Hands of Fate.
It's the Devil Trigger. And the way it works in this game is if you trigger your Devil Trigger when you're like in critical health, like I am right now, it'll be like a super badass version of the Devil Trigger, and he'll be like invincible during it, and also just do an obscene fucking amount of damage. And it's like, this is why it doesn't make sense to me to reorder the timeline to have DMC4 happen before this game, because this is clearly Dante, like, superseding Sparta in power level, because in DMC1, he, like, inherited Sparta's Devil Trigger. In this game, he's got his own super badass Devil Trigger that's all his own, and it's, like, the most powerful thing in the universe, and it's gonna be in DMC5, so that's the only reason I have to, like, fucking acknowledge it. Because look at how fucking cool it looks.
Fucking...
Look at that. Bam. Like, automatically flying. And I didn't really get a chance to, like, show it in full, but he's just shooting, like, Kamehamehas and shit. Hadokens. And it's, like, just obscenely powerful. And I'm really looking forward to what it looks like in DMC5. But anyway, that's the only other thing. Is, like, Dante's power in this shows that, like, he's fighting some dude that his dad was like, oh shit, that guy's tough. I don't think I can take that dude. And Dante's just killing him. So that's the only reason DMC2 kind of has a right to exist. That and Dante's weird shirt. That's it. I'm watching a video about how Keiji Inafune was fucking retarded in the background while playing this. Okay, well, I won though, so time to pay attention. Here we go.
You playing the Rain Ghettos once.
Time to die, DMC2. What? Oh. What? Wait. What? Oh. You're such a cool guy, Dante. Jackpot. Yeah. Yeah! It's so cool! And then somehow he still has the motorcycle.
Let's go all
Man.
the way to hell.
He has the motorcycle still.
Somehow, I really want to see how that worked.
He was... That's it. That's the game.
Oh, it's just over.
That's the ending. So, like, the Devil Trigger was cool,
Well, it's the credit. You don't have to tell us this is the staff.
and the final... Okay, the final boss was not cool, but conceptually, the ending had merit.
Oh, so watch.
The idea of the ending was pretty nice. That's it.
Paper,
That's it.
it's a thing to think about.
So there you go. I talked about the 5 things that are worth talking about with this game.
There are the 5, and we covered plenty other irrelevant
Conceptual
topics.
design, all of these people whose names you've never known.
Nope, and never will
See again. Demo team. A-OK. A-K-O. What the fuck? Special effects Pocky T.
Pocky T.
Sagat. Sagat from Street Fighter.
Pooget.
Go
Get.
Puget Ozoa. Oh my god. So that was the Devil May Cry 2.
Well, it was...
I'm upset. I haven't played that. So I did forget to talk about it, but your Devil Trigger changes when you're like really close to dying, and it's like the true Devil Trigger. Like, let me see if I can find it.
It's real nigga hours.
They're all texting me because it's 12 o'clock.
Oh yeah! Happy birthday!
Oh, what a
12/23!
way to ring it in.
Happy birthday! It's not really your birthday either.
No, it's not. I don't have a birthday this year.
There is no February 29th.
So the perfect, yeah, that's the only cool thing worth talking about. The perfect Devil Trigger.
Oh yeah, and that was my stomach. The DMC videos delayed slightly. because I cannot record guitar or bass
Right.
due to a fight I got into with a vegetable peeler.
And the vegetable peeler one.
The vegetable peeler bit back, in other words. Slight injury to the index finger.
Whatever. Am I gonna see this shit? Ugh.
So even though today is February 28th.
They're probably gonna see this well after DMC 5 has come out already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I mean, like, I gotta do the entire first game,
Yeah, that's true.
and that's gonna take however long.
Remember Nick Days? Today's December 24th. December 31st. And that means it's National Build the Fort Day.
Director Itsuno, the man who went no.
And Nick Days was weird, where it was like National Build the Fort Day, and then the next day it was like National Peace Day between Israelis and Egypt. Like, what the fuck? I got whiplash.
Don't make cry.
That was a good game.
No, it wasn't.
RE6 is a good game, you guys are just mean.
Okay, here we go. I knew there was a final cutscene.
Someone sold
My
you
job
only
is
part of a
hunting
shirt.
devils.
Go back and get the rest of the shirt.
Devils never cry.
So here's like the prelude to Devil May Cry 4. Apparently. So they changed their minds. Originally, DMC2 took place after Devil May Cry 4, because they kept wanting to admit... They kept wanting to, like... They kept not wanting to admit that it happened.
Not unreasonable.
But then they changed their mind, and they were like, okay, fine. DMC2 happens after DMC1 and before
Fine.
DMC4. They changed their mind, finally. So, theoretically, Dante gets back from hell, and is like, hey, Lucia? Lucia. Yeah, get the fuck out.
Great news, everyone.
And then,
Get the fuck out!
and Trish comes in from off-screen and is like, what the fuck, what? You took way too long, Dante.
Dante.
It shouldn't have taken that long. Dante's costume
Dante.
change and mission select. Bloody Palace is now available. So DMC2 innovated the Bloody Palace. It's upsetting how many things this game came up with that became like series staples that are iconic. And everyone's like, oh, but no, it was from DMC2, so it's bad.
Aha.
How do you unlock
Fucking
Trish?
the bombs are from Super Mario Brothers 2. So was Birdo
DMC2.
and Sniffits. The bombs are like the biggest thing that it's like, that's from Mario 2?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There are a lot of other things, but the bombs are the biggest one.
Oh, let me look it up. I think you have to beat it on hard motors. Yep.
Beat it on hard mode.
Fuck
Get it?
that.
Masturbation.
So the unlockable character you can unlock is Trish, and you can play as Trish
Unlockable
in
character you can
DMC2,
unlock.
but why would you ever do
Why
that?
would you do that?
So that's DMC2. I wish he would stop. So, like, yeah. That's DMC1 Dante. And then here's what
He's
he
got
just,
a fuckload
he
of
just
layers.
added a vest on the outside.
Put a vest.
On the outside of his vest, he put on a vest.
Why else would we run around with colored undies? I could think of 3 good reasons.
So yeah, here's
Never got that joke as a kid.
So yeah, here's the proof. Trish is in DMC2. We swear.
We swear.
Okay, so
I'm like really tired
Yeah.
now. That's
that drained my soul a little
yeah,
bit.
a little bit.
I wasn't okay with that.
Cry.
talked
HD
about a lot of things.
collection.
I'm really tired. Yeah.
Really defeated penis.
Just let's see if we can pick up the pieces of our lives
Penis.